Hello? Okay. A terrible voice crack. Seems like everything's in order. Today we're gonna play Dark Souls 3. Today's picture of the day is picture, picture. Today's picture of the day is Pun Pun from Goodnight Pun Pun. From the chapter where his girlfriend drew his face, but then she scratched it out, so you never see what his face looks like. So, what to say about it? I think it was good because, well, number one, I like the idea of it because you're not supposed to see what Pun Pun looks like because if he was perceived as handsome, I think his actions and what he did to Aiko would be romanticized by other people. But actually, now that I think about it, in the end, they already are. They already are romanticized, which is a little bad, I think. Oh, I think my voice is too loud. Maybe? Is this okay? Is this okay? Maybe not. Okay. So I think the idea was not to romanticize Pun Pun's actions, but maybe the author didn't care about that, and also it reminds me of the part in No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai, where they show the photograph at the end, or it was in the beginning. And this is what I think the character in No Longer Human would look like. I forgot his name already. It's been a long time since I read it. Uh, I think I did an okay job depicting what he looks like. The nose, I think the nose, I made it a little too big. And I think I did the lips pretty well. And the part where you scribbled out his face, like, my pencil is really light, so I had a lot of trouble, like kind of scratching it down. And also, I didn't want to damage the paper, right? In the top left corner of his head, I messed up the. His head's kind of like rounded off, like a bit of it got sliced off. Anyway, all I have to say about it. The glasses, the silhouette of the glasses, I felt like I drew it pretty well too. Okay. Now, without further ado, time to grind. Okay. Yep. I'm exactly where I remember I was. Okay. Let's get started. Wake up in the morning at 8 a.m. just to grind Dark Souls. This is what the winter break is really about. Yeah, so my winter break started and I'm trying to. Here, hold on, I have a better idea. If I opened it like this, I put it like this so I could see. Okay. I think I just figured out a better setup. But my winter break just started and I guess the idea is I want to enjoy it as much as possible, right? It's day 3 and already I feel like I wasted yesterday. I didn't really waste it. I had to drive my sister to work, which is like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of like annoying to say, but it's like doing stuff. Like I gotta walk my dog, I drive my sister to work, I gotta eat dinner. It's rude to say, but I literally consider all those a waste of time. Okay, that's too loud. I need to turn it down. Hold on, down a little more. Maybe this up. I don't know. It might be too loud. Whatever. I should practice volume mixing. Okay, there are 10 things I should practice, but whatever. Yeah, not like it's a waste of time. Obviously, I like to help family out, but like, it's like when I play video games and then suddenly I gotta do like a bunch of random stuff or a bunch of chores, but that's like literally every human being on the earth, so I guess it was stupid to complain about. There's the first pale tongue of the day. So I gotta bring this thing back on. Okay, there we go. All better. But yeah, I guess I haven't been up to that much. Having fun in the winter is good enough for me. Also, during this time, I usually don't leave the house because going to the gym is just so far away. And also, I canceled my gym membership too. So that sucks. Guess I won't be going to the gym. Guess what I'll be doing is playing video games all day. See how many I had. 16 pale tongues. Gonna take quite a while. Quite a while to get more. So it's not what I want. I was gonna talk about something, but I forgot to mention this one thing when I was watching The Godfather, and I wanted to talk about it, but like, it's kind of weird to say that, but I did want to talk about it. I want to talk about the incest plotline in The Godfather 3, because it's just like really weird. It's like, why couldn't they make it like, I don't know, so that they weren't related, but like they were cousins, and then I looked it up on Google, and it said something like first cousin marriages are like normalized, but isn't that like really, I don't know. Well, it was normalized like before, I guess before like modern times, I guess. So like in the 1960s, it was like okay, whatever. Can so I can marry your cousin. It's like okay, whatever. Nobody like really bats an eye. Come on. So the well, I guess I should explain it, but like Michael's brother, older brother, Sonny, had a son, a bastard son, I guess, but that means they're still blood related. And then Michael had a daughter, and they got married. Well, they didn't get married because actually the girl, the spoilers for The Godfather, I guess, but like, who cares? Girl dies taking a bullet for her dad. I think I talked about this yesterday already. Guess it's okay. Hold on. But I don't know. Well, I guess I'm having to say it was just weird. And it's like, why is there like so much incest like in the world? I guess maybe not in the world, but just like when I like read manga, it's like depicted over there, like in Jujutsu Kaisen. Who are the two siblings? Oi Oi and his sister. And they're like, they're like doing like crazy stuff. And then and it's such a weird trope in Japan. It's like like little sister loves her big brother, siscon or brocon, and then big brother like loves little sister, bro, siscon. Like it's just weird. Like that kind of stuff doesn't happen in America, I think. I don't know actually. It might. But like why is it happening? Why is it like such a common phenomenon? And then I guess like you could say like they're satirizing it. I saw someone like in a TikTok comment section. They were saying that like the incest plotline in Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, it's not even a plot line. They were just like sleeping in the same bed one time. That's like it's to show that the big sister like doesn't have any morals and will like do whatever for money. Basically, is the idea. While Nanami has like a strong moral compass and he will like protect the company's interests or something. He's like the perfect salary man. But the big sister like cheats and lies her way to make as much money as she can with like all the gambling things. But like I mean, I guess, but like you didn't have to do that or they didn't have to like do all that. And I'm trying to think of more examples of like incest in media. But like I'm even trying to think of more examples. Like what's wrong with me? But like that's not true either because it's a strange thing and it should be discussed at some point somewhere. I guess I don't know. What if they had like a university course on all this random stuff? Oh yeah, and I was gonna talk about Lothric and Lorien. It's like you look it up. Like before I went and I looked up like Lothric and Lorien, and the first thing I saw was like an incest post, and I thought that was really really weird because like why is that happening? I guess that's a weird topic to talk about, but like I know why, because like people are horny. I guess. Okay, yeah, that's enough. I should have just been quiet. I shouldn't have said anything. Maybe I should have. Speak my truth. I guess the crazy thing for me is like, well, I guess okay, I guess. It's like it wasn't that crazy. Like maybe like 50 years ago, incest. And like only now, like only very pretty recently, it's been like, ew, this is disgusting. Oh, I forgot to turn on my online. Okay, it's okay. Maybe a couple years. If I was born like 20 years ago, I would have been like, oh, whatever. I mean, I guess even now, I don't care that much. Like, I'm not like too outraged about it. But like, some people in those TikTok comment sections, they act like they be acting like it's their sister and their brother, like that they're actually related to them. Like, it's not real, probably. Then that's like a weird thing. Like, okay, I'm too chronically online. I gotta get off the internet. I gotta like go outside or go to the gym or something. Except this gym membership is gone. What am I gonna do? It feels like talking about this topic has lowered my luck. So I only got like two pale tongues. My luck at three something. That's just about right. A good spell. Just died. No, 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 no. Alright. Professional tip, don't use Great Combustion. I lost my Ember. Looking at this. Why does it look like I still have my Ember? It's just that, I guess the armor just looks like that. Okay, what if I lose 1.3 million souls? I'm playing a low too, like, silly. Playing a low too silly guy 99. It's not a good idea. This is like, it's like 4 levels or something. Still alive. Right here, Great Combustion. It only does 374 damage. Not impressive. Chaos Fireball, Great Chaos Fire Orb is like the best spell in the game, or the best pyromancy in the game. And you can only get it, I think. I think it's from who teaches it? Either the Witch Lady in Ithral Dungeon teaches it, or this is the spell you get from the last Demon King. This stuff is really annoying. I hate farming these Covenant items. I'm glad that they removed Covenants in Elden Ring. But hopefully I don't have to do that. Wasn't there an item that lets you get more rings, more Elden rings? What? Not rune, more souls. Oh, guess not. And I was wondering what new game I'm in, but since I have both soul weapons for every boss, so that means if I have one soul left over, I'm in new game +2, which means that I can get all of the super high level rings or the super expensive rings. So that's good. I'm playing the oh also I guess I'm switching topics too quickly. That's good that now that I know what new game I'm in. It's great. Okay, and then I was gonna talk about I've been playing the Binding of Isaac, but like not Rebirth, the new one or the old one, Wrath of the Lamb, and I'm playing it, and that game is I feel like it's way harder than the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, the new one, because it's like the enemies move like weirdly, and it feels like they have more health, and eternal enemies are like really crazy. It's like the enemies that are colored white. They have like these new attack patterns, and it's like the enemies. It's like the tainted enemies in when you do the mother path, or not the mother path, but the beast path that you get when you're like going in the ascent. When you're going like up the stairs to fight the beast. That's what it reminds me of. And sometimes, well, I actually I like the challenge more than well, I just like it. I like how it's more challenging than the Binding of Isaac, because The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I keep having to clarify. I want to use my coin. Oh, not letting me lock on. To run out of health. Yeah, that was a close one. Yeah, just recently I beat the Eternal Mom and the Eternal Heart, the Eternal Mom's Heart, and I think I beat the Darkness challenge. It was like really hard because I didn't have. Basically, it takes away your map, so you can't check the map. Here's my. Yeah, I might have to turn it up a little. Okay. There, maybe that's a little better. Yeah, that might be okay. Also, I forgot to use my coin. Begging. It's nice that I get to sell all the armor too that I got from the guys, but like I don't think it'll be probably not even worth that much. It's maybe worth like 500 souls, which is nothing. Been farming for a long time, I guess it'll be a. No, that's not useful. I should wear it. How does it look? Might be too heavy for me. Do I look like one of them. Maybe they won't attack me now. This armor also looks really nice too. Oh, come on, I'm one of you. Leave me alone, man. Alright, dead. There's the pale tongue I wanted. So hold on. How many do I have? I can't help but check every couple minutes. many Titanite shards do I have? A ton. Before I was trying to upgrade every weapon that I had to max level. They should make it like, I don't know. Well, they should just make it so that enemies drop more stuff when you play in higher new game cycles. That would be like a lot better. Because if they drop like 20 Titanite shards, I don't think it would be that like unfair. Because it's like it wouldn't be that unfair because it's like, God, let me talk. I don't like my opinion. Wow, he's just dodging every attack. Pretty unfair. Give me so much trouble for a cracked red eye orb. Tough. But if enemies drop like 10 Titanite chunks, and like maybe they could even start dropping slabs, because it's like annoying in the end game where you have to upgrade every weapon when basically you've already like did the whole challenge thing, so it's like just cut me a break. Or it's like every new game cycle, wherever you would find the Titanite slabs, instead of one there would be two, and then in the next new game cycle there would be three, so on and so forth. Because like that would be like a better reward for, well, you know, for playing for so much. But I understand. Well, I don't understand, because it's like you could just increase the integer count. So it's not like, well, in my pitiful experience in programming, you just type like int plus plus, like if new game equals 1, if new game equals 2, then increments for every new game. Like you would make a increments counter, but you know, that's why I'm not a game developer. So then, but also, you know, it would be nice if they gave bosses like new game exclusive attack patterns. That would be awesome. Like imagine if Fort of the Boreal Valley, I don't know, you're fighting him, right? And then he gets to his second phase, and then instead of like charging around, he like gets up on his 2 feet. Like he gets up on his 2 feet and he just starts like smashing his like hammer down and like swinging it around and like doing like spin moves and stuff. Like that'd be so sick. And then imagine like the frost count, the frost meter like starts going up a little as long as he's like still alive, because you know it's to represent the room. It just keeps getting colder. That would be awesome. But I understand that that takes a lot of time. So, well, that's why they made Elden Ring, right? Because then otherwise it would be kind of, I don't know, it's just boring to keep playing these new game cycles. And it's like nice to see how far you can develop your character, but at some point it's like, you know, I got better things to do. But I guess the whole point of playing video games is like, you know, to have fun. Because I keep thinking like I'm trying to farm as efficiently as possible. I could go, you know, I could take like a level 1 broken sword and then fight these guys, but like why would I do that? So obviously there's some merit in you know, finishing up. There's some merit in getting the job done. I guess it's because everyone wants the achievement. Near Automata, I think it was really interesting that it would allow you to buy the achievements in the game. Even though I even though I personally did all of them, like I did, you know, well, whatever. I did the Obviously, I did like the get all the endings. I did the like I don't even remember. I don't even remember like the challenges. I did every sub quest and I upgraded every item. Like I could have just purchased the, achievement at the store. But like I don't know, doing that, it's like what's the point? But I guess that's what the game developer wanted you to think. It's like if I put in all this effort, does it actually mean anything? And I'm thinking about it like with Dark Souls 2. Why am I even doing this? If I can just, like, I could just cheat and spawn in the items. And, like, doing this, basically nobody cares. Nobody's gonna give me a job. I can't put this on my resume. The hoes aren't gonna want to talk to me because I got all the Dark Souls achievements as much as I wanted, as much as I want them to. So it's like, why am I even doing this? But then it goes back to the philosophy, the philosophy of Sisyphus, the Sisyphean philosophy, where it's like I'm pushing up the boulder because I can, or out of my own will. I guess I don't know. Like, did he have to push that boulder? What if like he just didn't do it? What'd they do to him if he didn't push the boulder up the hill? Okay. Good night. So he does it all by himself, and it's like, okay, I'm doing it. And I guess it's like I want to advance my streamer career, but I guess nothing inherently, I guess it doesn't really have a meaning. But I could say all that, but instead of playing Dark Souls 3, I could be doing homework on the stream and like getting smarter. Anyway, you only have to do it one time, am I right? Wow. Sometimes these guys really put up a fight. I would be pretty happy if today I could get the I could get both the pale tongues and swordgrass that I need. And I would be even happier if I got the human dregs, the Aldrich things. Oh. Tongue. Two. Another pale tongue. It's two. Nice. Four. Yeah, if I let them go and like massacre the Gru, that's really what they're called, huh? Guru. And then I killed them at the end. It would take more time than if I just did it separately, for sure. I'm glad I didn't do that. But there's some people who have all the Dark Souls achievements and I just like I literally don't believe them. Like I just feel like I can't believe them that they did all that because this is like really annoying. So how can so many people have all the achievements? Which means they probably, I don't know. I guess I'm like discrediting their hard work because like I'm doing it right now and it's not that bad, but it still takes like 200 hours. And like who is playing these games? Number one, who's playing one of these games for 200 hours? And then number two, who's playing all like 6 of them? Like Dark Souls 1 to 3, Demon Souls, Sekiro, Elden Ring. That's like thousands of hours worth of time. So like, I guess I wanted to do it. Obviously, everybody wants to do it for all of them. Oh, I forgot Bloodborne. Sorry. Everyone's a darling. Everyone's favorite Bloodborne. But I just like, they have to have just like spawned the stuff in. At least like, if they're like 5% of people who completed Dark Souls, like maybe like 2% of them spawned in the Covenant items at least. And that's at least. If they didn't just like hack the game, give themselves all the achievements. I don't know. I guess they're always gonna be cheaters. Like, I don't know. It's just like disingenuous. Obviously, it's disingenuous to brag about how you did it. Anyway, maybe I'm giving too little credit. Maybe every single one of them did this grind because honestly, just doing it for the Anor Londo Silver Knights, it's like crazy. Honestly. And I already have like 7 hours of footage like uploaded, or is it like 6? So I grinded for like 6 hours, but I guess I did have to beat the game, like the rest of the game, before I got started. Back to Red Eye Orb in the dark. That's not what I want. Not what Daddy wants. 26 Tail Tongues and 26 Sword Grip. I could have had 28 right now if I didn't stupidly switch my stats 2 times. One to Sorcerer and then one back to norm. Come on. Forgot to use the coin. Hopefully, luck was 3. Alright, that sucks. Okay. I use the coin. There's a pale tongue that I wanted. Sometimes they give me a lot of trouble. Coin do I have? So, probably good. I'll. Cracked red orb. Oh, I can't use them. Anyway, I have the full red eye orb, which looks really awesome. Is there even one in Dark Souls 2? But in Dark Souls, Elden Ring, they like normal. Okay, that's weird. I guess Sekiro doesn't have any PvP this time I checked. Which is like, it makes sense because it's not in the Dark Souls world. Okay, I just died. Sometimes you gotta take an L. I didn't even remember if I literally forgot if I used the coin. Oh, it came out of nowhere. $28. Two more. And I'm gonna go back and kill the gurus. Then, then we're gonna go do the Eldritch Falls. I keep checking how many I have. It gives me dopamine even checking how many items I have. How many embers do I have? Checking every. I have like 200 embers. I think I'll be okay. Last time I remember, actually, I forgot that using the red eye orb, like, using the red eye orb, you don't need to be embered. So when do you have to be embered to invade? I already forgot. I think it's if you use a blue one, but that's not true either. Okay, one more pale tongue. Could probably find it somewhere around here because they have like items. However, let me just wrap it up. Hopefully it won't take too long. Come on, lucky. Lucky me. You know, I was thinking that if you did new game like to +8, then like there are like 2 of every covenant item, so basically you could get them all without even having to farm. But you would literally have to play through the entire game like 6 times. Well, I just said new game 8, so 8 times. And that would be really annoying, obviously. I thought that, you know, eventually I also want to go to new game 7 and just like see how hard it is. It's as hard as everybody says it is. There's 30 pale tongues. Okay. Now we're going to go to get these. And then after that, we're gonna have a short intermission so I can level up. Five levels, or is it four? Four whole levels. I wonder what I'll upgrade. Should I upgrade? Okay. Killing these guys gives almost as much money as the evil guys, and it's faster too. This is actually, you wouldn't expect it, but it's more efficient than, this is a more efficient, I just got 7. You wouldn't expect it, but it's more efficient than farming the Dark Knights. Hold on, I just got my screen time notification. Look at my screen time. My screen time went down 24%. That's really good, right? Now it was only 6 hours a day. I'm spending too much time on TikTok. Probably almost 100% of my time is on TikTok. I should have never invented TikTok. It's too addicting. Like the drop rate today is being really nice to me. I love jinxing myself. I feel pretty sad that these, like, some items you just don't use. Like these black bug pellets, I like literally never use them. Like, when I was fighting Lothric and Lorien, like maybe in my last new game cycle, not this one. That was like the only time I used those blue bug pellets because I didn't like how Lothric kept killing me with his like spell. So you know what they should do? I don't know. They should have revamped it. They should have made it so that eating them is quicker. Otherwise, who's gonna use them? Dropped anything? Sorry, I ran out of stuff to say. The Fair and Keep is like one of my least favorite areas. I say that. Obviously, everybody hates the poison swamps. The guy fell down. Imagine the guy that fell down had three sword grass, and I just let him go. When obviously, well, everyone who played this game did the same thing, but I would get so lost. Like I didn't know I didn't know where the fires were, so it took me so long to find them and put them out. I had to look it up. Before I even had Dark Souls, I watched a German 95 play it, so I kind of knew, or I knew like what to do before I even had the game. Like 1799900. It's a perfect number. Or well, it's an even number. I don't know anything about perfect. Like, what are the odds of that happening? I watched him like run around, and obviously the chat was making fun of him. How you're so dumb, how you where it was. Luckily, I saw that video and I got like a rough idea of where they were. Otherwise, it would have taken forever. Well, I have 31. I didn't. Other one. Okay. W. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the shrine bonfire. I'm gonna turn them all in at the end. Okay. Gonna do all that. Farm. Okay, so yeah, 5 levels. I spend it on. Will give me a 6th attunement slot. Might be good too. I just made my decision. I like running. Okay, what about you? A Titanite shard. Exactly what. Also, I'm gonna die. Nope, I'm not. Okay, now I go. Okay, I have to look up the easiest way to farm here. I think it's here. Okay, it's here, and like one of these, I forgot to pull the, like the lever or whatever, the lever or something. But I don't have like the necessary shortcut. I don't have the right shortcut to farm as efficiently as I can. These open? I think I already checked it. Running this way is too tiresome. So it looks like I have to find a way to get up there. I think it's like over here or something. Cut. Where it's cut. Oh, I think it's here. Yep, it was here. Okay. Okay, that activates the shortcut. I think there's a cookie bug or a mimic or something around here. Okay, you know, I don't even need the other treasure. The real treasure is getting all of the money in the world. Sorry, I said that and I'm literally gonna go get the treasure. It's a golden ritual spear. Pretty sure it's a catalyst. Okay. Now it's time to get serious. Serious farming activities are gonna start. I've been thinking of, like, what's the best opportunity to use these golden coins, but like... I was thinking, like, what's the best time? I only have 30 of them, and they're not worth farming. Okay, I crushed my coin. Dang. So one-shot them? Does. Okay, the wiki said that it was a 2% chance. They said it was a 2% chance, so... I don't know how much that is. I literally know how much that is. A 2% chance is 1 in 50, so... 9 times whatever. Shouldn't be that bad. Probably. Maybe. It's probably gonna be that bad. Alright, also, I can't cast a spell every single time. Nothing. Lucky me. Okay. Probably faster just to do this. Okay, this might be a lot more... This might be a lot more annoying than I remember. This is gonna be a lot more annoying than I hoped that it would be. But like, that's just how it is, right? So just me, or did I start with 9? Or I probably didn't start with 9, I just like saw that, because I'm silly. I was thinking about making a second crystal rapier and then just using it to fight. Like, that's probably not a good idea. Be for real. I think the part that sucks is that obviously the fireballs home in on you. There's one human dreg. Skirt. That's what I needed. That's exactly what would complete the outfit. How come the deacon robe isn't blue like like when they wear it? Oops, don't kill me. Okay, it looks like as long as I don't know. As long as I use one coin, it's gonna keep the luck bonus for as long enough for me to kill all 9 of them, so I don't have to use a coin every time. Probably. How come it's only spawning me with like 7? Do I not have enough? So it says I have 135, but it's not refilling them. This means so either I'm running out or the game just doesn't want to effort me. So I use another. The gem, I don't want that. Skirt. Ah, I'll save it for later. Save it for another time. I'm in a skirt. My coin. My coin wore off. Okay. This easier. Is there something here? I think it would be probably both of them take the same amount of time going down here to over here and going over here to down there. I hope. Otherwise I'm gonna be losing a lot of time. Oh no. Should I pull out a timer and time both of them? Because that's just not gonna it's never that serious probably. Also I only have 4 rusty. Okay, so I'm gonna check my storage box. You tell me where my coins are. Where's my R auto refill? It's telling me I have 10 right now, but I don't have 10 in my pocket, do I? Okay, now it wants to tell me I have 10. I might have to go back. I think there was an auto refill button. I might have turned it off. But like that's not even possible because not even possible ever. Make it the higher dexterity you have, the easier it is to use items. Why is it taking like 3 seconds to crush a coin? The Ashen one isn't that weak. Holy crap. The worst part is how you have to wait for them to die. This might be worse than this might be the second worst stuff to farm. I know the first one is gonna be the vertebra shackle. So what's it gonna be? It's gonna be like ranking them. It's gonna be like the easiest to hardest. 1, 2, 3. No. It's gonna be 1. It's gonna be 1, 2. These ones might be the same. This is 3. This is 4. This is sunlight middle is 3. The ear is 4. These are 5. I already put this 5, 6, 7. Are there even 7? 1, 2. There's 6 and I counted 7. Oh, I already counted that one. Okay, whatever. I messed up. Get the idea. I forgot to crush the coin. Oh, do you know why? It's because every time I teleport back, it's because when I was resting at the bonfire, they would refill, but when I teleport back, I didn't rest at the bonfire yet. So that's why I didn't refill it for me. Okay, I understand. But does that mean that the enemies didn't even respawn yet when I... But that's not true because the enemies literally respawn when I warp back to the bonfire, so why wouldn't it count me as resting at the bonfire? Pretty sure that's like an oversight or something. Because otherwise, it doesn't make sense because it should count you resting as at the bonfire, but it doesn't because nobody knows why. Because I guess it doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Auto refill. This. What's this like right trigger thing? Auto refill on. Auto refill off. Is it on now? But these are off? Okay. We'll see if that does anything. I forgot to go down. I had to push this thing. Didn't drop anything, but he dropped. This sucks. Okay, so I have 8 rusty coins. Go back, I should have 10. That's how it works. Okay, if I rest, will it refill? It won't even. I gotta go back and turn it back on. Guess that's a little annoying, but I only have to do it every like 5 trips or something. Like every 5 times I fart. 5 times I return to the bonfire. I use like 2. They should be carrying their human dregs at all times. I think it proves that they're a good deacon of the deep. But I guess these guys just aren't good. Just not that good at their job. Actually, that's not even what they are. They're devout. They're devouts too. Okay. I messed up the joke. Also, I gotta switch to a better weapon. I think I'm gonna go. I have a chaos weapon. I have to have had a chaos weapon there. It's this, my chaos morning star. All these hammers, I need like a bunch of strength. I only need 5 more strength points to. I think this is gonna do more damage. More damage means an easier kill. Probably. I hope. Because for those who don't know, chaos damage scales both with intelligence and faith, making it great for pyromancy builds. Let's see. Okay, I don't think it's faster. Plus the swing is slower. X. Well, it does more damage and it kills him in 3 swings, but the sword is faster, so really it's all the same. I don't know, I guess the problem with Dark Souls is that it feels like everything does more damage. Oh crap. But like basically every build is almost the same. Or every build's gonna do the same amount of damage because they all have to be viable. It's died. When drop human dregs though. I just gotta make sure. Okay, going back to my straight sword. How about these? I never used any of these items. Because, like, nobody ever likes using weird items. Isn't this, I made this, I must have made a second one by accident. This demon scar. I want to upgrade this. Okay, anyway. No time to waste. Really took this sword to +10. Okay, where is the stupid... Where's my sword? Where's my... Okay. Oh my god. So annoying. Is there like a way to disable magic? I think there is. But you have to throw something every time. Pick up item. My god. Oh, a skirt. Skirt. All of them. Dropping so many of them. Let's play dress up. Garb worn by a cleric turned undead. So why are they blue? Jesse, why are you blue? They're wearing a blue one, but they drop a pink one. Skirt worn by Cathedral, the deacons, it's red. Those dedicated to sealing away the horrors of the deep succumb to their very power. Okay, well that sucks. And a dress like that. Oh, these are good. Maybe these. Maybe this. An evangelist glove. Okay, yep, now I look just like them. Okay. Except for maybe one small detail, but I don't think it matters. I wonder what those moss clumps. Well, I guess they, how do they heal themselves with the moss clumps? But like, I guess they just eat them. And I forgot to press the button again. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. 6. There's 7 or take me a 7 or 8 if I go down to the cathedral. Okay. I wonder if it tastes good. Didn't people used to eat moss before? Or lichen? You guys know what lichen is? It's like that stuff. It's like moss, but it's not. Find it on the... Find it on the... Find it on rocks and stuff. I think I did a paper on it when I was in like grade 2 or something. Thing for me. Oh, they're not dropping it. I guess the idea is it should be... Isn't it supposed to be... But that's... I was gonna say, isn't it supposed to be like... Oh, sorry, I yawned. It's supposed to be like if you kill 9 of them, you have a 9% chance of getting one, but that's not how probability works. The chance is actually... Well, it's not 9 out of 100, is it? It can't be. But it's like... The odds of you getting one is... Okay. I don't know how probability works. I took a statistics class, like in 11th grade, 12th grade, but I didn't do very well on it. I don't even know how I passed because I got really depressed and I stopped doing the homework. I guess the teachers are just nice like that, luckily. How come this big guy is sometimes he's like over there and sometimes he's over here? Skirt. This one. Can drop anything. But he dropped any. These flowers are so nice. Look at these flowers. Sit down so we can get a better look at them. Flowers. I should take a picture. My thumbnail. Okay, if only this thing wouldn't get in the way. This pole is obscuring my view. Okay. Okay, whatever, that's good enough. I'll use that for my thumbnail. I put it back down. Elevator. It's really good. 99. Ugh. Gem. Not what I wanted. Can't believe a deep gem has a better drop rate than a human dregs. Maybe it's like replacing my... Can you go look? Go look over gems. 28 in gem. I have 16. Found in the dregs of the cathedrals of the deep. So... Wow. That's just a lore thing, but I can't help but think that's starting to replace the human dregs, or those are human dregs that crystallized. Wrong way. You know what sucks about Dark Souls is kind of that it feels like all the armor doesn't have like a really... The armor doesn't feel like it's very effective. Or like wearing different armors is effective. Even if you wear like the heaviest armor, like the Havel armor, you'll still take a bunch of damage, I think. Actually, you know, I said that I never even tried it. I'd like try pumping my vitality and see what happens. There's a deep gem. to rest yet. Just felt like I needed a rest. Game and IRL. If I don't record videos of playing video games badly, then who will? Oh, millions of people on the internet. Guess it's okay. I don't know, for some reason I feel like really tired when I even play video games when I shouldn't be feeling tired, right? Right now I'm kind of like leaning in my seat weird way. And I just want to like lie down in my bed. It's kind of weird that I'm so tired. Kill me. Especially this big guy, he's supposed to have a double drop rate of human dregs, but he doesn't. My goodness. Oh, human dregs. Think. And I think I forgot to take down the elevator too. Oh, of course I did. You should be able to sit in these chairs if you use the sit emote. Nope, I guess not. And isn't the furniture too fragile? It shouldn't break just from rolling into it. So I guess that means that Dark Souls universe has like really bad furniture. If you sat on it, if you sat on it with like a little force, it would just snap in half. That's probably why nobody goes to the church. Also because Pontiff Sullivan has committed atrocities against humankind, but like more like the first one. On just getting my hopes up just to give me a robe or a skirt. It's the worst. So, dragon second. Holy crap! Holy W. That's great. That is 2 out of 9. So I'm grateful for this run. A third one. That's okay. You know what? 2 is pretty. Problem with the vertebra shackle is that it has a 1% drop chance. Number one, and number two, it that's a thing again. Number two, it there's only one of them. I think per bonfire, if I remember the place I want to farm at. So I might take the role of a mad invader. I might join the hollow or the called mound makers. Just try to kill people. As I already said, I'm not good at PvP, so Might take me even longer to get a kill. Plus, nobody wants to, like, there's nobody playing Dark Souls anymore. It's a coin. I just want other human dregs. Oh. Okay, time to go back. We have Chloe. Dog. Dog came to visit me. I don't know if it's just me, but for people who have dogs, like my dog, she like always comes to sleep in my bed, right? But she always like lies diagonally. Like literally she tries to take up as much space as possible on my bed. And it makes it really difficult for me to sleep. But of course I still let her sleep in my bed. 'Cause I love her. Dog. Skirt. Okay. I'll ask dressed it. And also what she do? Sometimes she bites my blanket, but it's only when she gets really excited, wants to play. Most of the time she's really chill. Actually, that makes me kind of sad. She's like a little too. She's getting older, so I can't help but feel that she is bored, doesn't have anything better to do. Like, I don't want her to feel bored, but we only take her on like a 15-minute walk every day. She's like a small dog, so it's like okay. I was gonna be like 15, more like 20, but like what difference does it make? Anyway, it's pretty cold in the winter too, so I just shouldn't take it out. I mean, not, I shouldn't take her. It's not that cold. Of course, I still take her on walks, but like it's like I shouldn't take her out for that long, so it's okay. But like in the summer too, it just gets so hot. Like in the summer, it's too hot for her, and in the winter, it's too cold for her. I was gonna talk about like in Dark Souls, magic exists, and they learn it by telling the tale of the gods. Isn't doesn't that mean that like a lot of time has passed since basically that means a lot of time has passed since the days of Gwyn, the First Lord, right? Doesn't that mean they would be telling the stories of like how Gwyn lived and like how the Ashen One or the chosen undead defeated like Gwyn, because that's like the canonical ending of the story, that you link the first flame and not that you leave and abandon it, let like humanity like rise. Like that's the idea, right? That's the reason why Soul of Cinder is still alive. So isn't it like, well, I guess in here it's like God exists and the god gives you the power to cast miracles and spells. Or is or is magic more of like a scientific discovery, because they're like doing like these incantations, but both of them are like you don't really know how they work, right? Well, I guess magic would be more like a science, and then faith is like a blessing, like getting blessings and stuff. Maybe you don't have to read too deep into it. It's here that gods grant like so, okay. Say something what's interesting. This mechanic. I'd like to see a mechanic in a video game where like if you know how to cast spells, you have to do the incantation, or you have to tell like the story, or you have to recite the tale of the gods to like use the spell, and it would be like a gameplay mechanic, like you'd have to read it out. I don't know. That'd be stupid actually, because if it was like a rhythm thing, if it was like a rhythm game where you have to like say the words properly to get the best efficiency out of the spell, it would be like kind of annoying. Like in like Mario RPG, I've only seen gameplay, but like when they do like the, you know, or no, Super Mario Brothers like Partners in Time, when you do like the brothers spells, and it's like you have to try to get the, like when you use a fire flower in Partners in Time, you have to, you know, you have to mash the button for Mario, and then it'll switch to Luigi, and like Luigi tosses the fireball, and if you don't do it right, then you don't do as much damage. I thought that was like a really good mechanic, and I played that game. I beat that game, but like it's a really good idea where you like have to get the proper timing, because like it rewards players who are good at the game, which is like really great. So, and I guess like, well, Dark Souls, it's just like if you're good at the game, it's gonna reward you by letting you beat it. Like, no, it should be like, it's like different in RPGs. I really like that, and like, I don't know, and like Persona and Pokemon, which are basically like the same, It's like you just use the Pokemon and they like do their spells. But like I think it'd be more fun if there was like more timing based mechanics behind it or something like that. I end every sentence I say with or something like that to show that I don't really care about the topic. I do. Or something like that. Or something of a similar scenario or ilk. Fell off. I almost fell off. I was trying to trying to see if I was gonna fall off. Actually. Uh Good thing I didn't leave that behind. Thing. I was hoping for a third human drags, not dreads. Dreads. Dreads and drags. Dragas. Dreads. Drags. Do they sound the same or am I just pronouncing them too similar? Dread. Dread. Drag. Drag. Drags. Dreads. Drags. Dreads. Which one? Which one do you hear, Yanni or Laurel? Dregs, dreads, dregs, dreads, dregs, dreads, dregs, dreads, dregs, dreads, dregs, dreads, dreads, dregs, dregs, dreads, dreads, dregs. I was talking about how the furniture was breaking when you roll into it, but the action one must have a really strong roll because he rolls into these people, they get like knocked over. trying to roll through that. Sometimes you get 2 dregs, sometimes you get nothing. It's just how life is. I hope I can get 9 one day. 9 in a row. What are the odds of that? His poise is so high. Big guy. It's annoying how when he falls over, when you finally break his guard, he just like falls over. He tumbles over. I don't want to backstab these guys because animation takes too long. I have 1,000,000 souls soon again, which is 2.5 levels. Is it 349? Yeah, it's like 2 levels. I forgot to do the thing again. Oh, let me drink some water. Water, the best drink in the world. Actually, I think the best drink is an orange Fanta. Before I wasn't really into it, but I really like Fanta. But then I saw this YouTube video, or I saw this TikTok, where they were comparing like Fanta in America to Fanta from the UK, and their one is like super, like the color is really light and it's like a lot healthier. And then the one in America, well, this is Canada, but it's basically the US, right? Well, not the United States. It's the, but this is America. The United States and America are different, right? Is that true? Well, anyway, basically in Canada they have the same like disgusting, like mega orange Fanta. I mean, I saw the video. I'm still gonna drink it. Actually, it's been a while since I drank it, and I drank this Coke the other day, and like I poured it out, and there was like residue in it. Like the Coke was kind of like it tasted weird. It was too what's the word? The flavor was too weak. Number one, and number two, there was like black stuff in it. I didn't drink all of it. I just like I took a little sip and then I knew. So I've kind of been turned off from Coke since then. And I've been drinking like, well, I haven't been, okay, well, I keep saying I've been drinking, but like, I really don't drink soda that often. I mostly drink water. Just thought I would make that clear. But but I had a Monster Energy, like the mango flavor. I think it's like local mango or something. And I poured it in a cup and it was like there was like residue. There was like weird bits, but I drank all of it because I was pretty thirsty that day. I didn't want to waste it. I poured the other Coke down the drain though. Don't hit me. Oh my god. Oh. These guys do way too much. It's just how it is. So yeah, now I guess I just drink water. I'd love to drink an Estus flask. I know it's just bottled fire, but it looks like it would taste really good. This Ash and Estus flask too. What they say about it turns a bonfire's heat cold. So basically that means that it's like an endothermic fireplace from Don't Starve Together. So it's probably like drinking like nice ice cold water. Probably. Because the opposite of fire is water, right? I personally think it would be delicious. It's my opinion. Get offended. Didn't even drop anything that time. It sucks. Aww. Okay. No, I'm acting all like this is really annoying, but dude, you know what's gonna be more annoying is farming the. It's gonna be looking for the rings, even though they're on the map. I mean, even though they're on the wiki and I can find them, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to like blindly look for them. That would be really stupid. I haven't unlocked the areas yet because I haven't fully explored them. It's gonna be more annoying than farming. Actually, probably I'm exaggerating. It's probably not going to be that annoying. It's going to be fun to run around and be able to talk about the different areas. Pretty good money too. I think it's like 40,000 souls almost. Well, if you want to be specific, it's 36,000 souls more like per run. But it takes longer, so I don't know if it's as efficient as the 10,000 souls from. It's definitely not as efficient as the 10,000 souls from the Grus. From like the goat looking guys. In case you didn't know that was their name. Nothing. Keep forgetting to take the lever with me. Some bags. It's pretty sad. I thought I was at 19. I thought we were at 19 because we're in this together. I forgot to put the elevator. 62. I want to see the 8th color. So aren't there 7 colors in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet? So what's the 7th color? Is it black? Is it a rainbow color maybe? Holy, that almost killed me. I hate how this guy always has to roll around the last hit. This guy. think. So isn't this one 2 hours? It's not as bad as I feared. Probably only have to do this for like half an hour more. So it's not that bad, I guess. Oh, I guess I have to go back to my statement that people probably cheated in there. People probably cheated the stuff in. Gotta go back on the statement with like some devotion. Can do it pretty. Not too bad. But you don't really need 200 hours. I can't even climb up the stairs properly. I can defeat a god, but he doesn't know how to jump. Nothing. It's just skirt. Okay. Whatever. That's how I had to I had to drink after a day of work. This finely sharpened blade cuts flesh like butter. Butter is canon in Dark Souls, which means cows are canon in Dark Souls as well. Which means baking a cake is canon in Dark Souls. So they just live really rough lives because they feel like it, I guess. Where do you think it would be? Probably be in the undead settlement. That's probably where they make their butter. Maybe in Castle Lothric. We never saw like the. We never saw an undead burg area of like Dark Souls 3. Oh my god. This guy didn't know how to cast spells. This guy has so much. All my luck wore off. Really only does last like a couple seconds. Be like 1 minute. There should be like a. There should be like a sign up there. Just got 2 when I activated the coin. 72. Oh, I think I got like 21 now, right? That guy. See that? It was like one of those scenes in anime when they're doing the Kamehameha and knocks both of them back because they were both equal. Exactly what that scene was like. It's like in Dragon Ball Z. Spider-Man. Even worth it to go all the way here and kill this guy. Do I have 7 and 6? That's pretty good. To be able to buy them in. Problem with items is that like when an item is like rare, nobody wants to use it because it's too valuable. They just end up holding it until the final boss. Each of the rifle lords. What did Wolner do? He killed all of them and he ground the crowns into one. It's pretty stupid. Shouldn't have done that. They just made a nice one. Pretty sure I even have it. It's a handmade. Bought it. So where's it? Where is Wolner's crown? Does this improve pyromancy? Raises the power of the. Oh, here it is. I found it. How did he ground their crowns to dust and then the crowns became one? That's not even possible. They got grounded into dust. That means they would never. Means he couldn't make them turn into one, or maybe he like melted them down. That would make more sense, I guess. And it would save on materials too. So probably a W for Walner. No, nothing. Two human. Let's go. That guy Hawkwood, who is the Crestfallen Knight, if he's part of the Undead Legion. Oh, but well, if he was part of the Undead Legion, why didn't he turn into an Abyss Watcher? But that's because he ran away. But if he didn't run away, he would turn into an Abyss Watcher. He would have been an Abyss Watcher. So like, because he abandoned his job, because the people in the Fair and Keep went insane because they were exposed to the Abyss or whatever that is. This stuff is kind of confusing. They never go over the lore in the game. Or obviously they never like go in detail about the lore. It would be nice if like, God. Hold on a second. Okay. I guess, it's up to the... obviously I understand it's up to the interpreter. Or it's up for interpretation, but like, at some point, it's like they barely do any storytelling. They just say like a couple lines, and then it's like... okay, whatever, figure it out yourself. But I wish that like at the end of some places, like what if there was like a adventurer's journal, and they would like write about their adventures and what they saw or something, so you could like put it together. Because this is like, these things, like what I'm seeing right now, it's okay, but like, well, it's because I like the game so much that I wish there was more lore or stuff to figure out. 23. Well, Oh yeah. Ah, okay, well, I'm gonna take a 5 minute break. I gotta use the bathroom. Bathroom break is unprofessional. Be right back. I was going to take a 5 minute TikTok break or something, but I realized that well, I thought I was gonna die first of all because the mimic had takes away your health. So that's why I came rushing back. Get rid of the Estus ring. Did. Maybe I should change my rings if I'm not using the pyromancies anymore. Okay. Increases strength and dexterity. This hunter ring, isn't this a blackboard? Isn't this a Bloodborne reference? Increases vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take more damage. Like this. Enemies lose stamina. Die. Take a drink. I guess I would take the other ring. I gotta look if there's. Did I ever find a +2 ring? +1. But if I found a +2 ring, then it would be. Okay, since I have a +2 ring, that means that I'm in new game +3. I keep like trying to remember what new game I'm in. Okay, and I don't need this, you know, I'm gonna get strength. Dexterity, something. Okay, I'm gonna get the prisoner. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, so that means I can find all the +2 and 3 rings, probably. Guess I'll have to go look around. Okay, I don't want to. So I want a ring that increases strength. Okay, there really like no better one? Let's use coin. It's died. Okay, that was pretty embarrassing. It's because I didn't have my pyromancy rings. Let's try to die again. I forgot. Ah, a waste of time. We shouldn't. Some it's two. possible that it stacks? That's not say. After this. Okay, I have time now. I get 30 human dregs. I'm gonna take a little break. I don't know. I'm gonna come back, but I don't know if I'm gonna play Dark Souls. I might play The Binding of Isaac. I think to play that on stream. But I'm starting too many like game series. I should go back and finish Elden Ring and Persona 3 before I start doing that. I stopped playing Persona 3 because it's like it was quote unquote unpopular, but like all my videos are unpopular. Well, maybe not. Celeste got like 60 views. Basically, I'm famous. I was asking my friend like how do I improve my videos, and he said like, sorry, I don't want to be mean, but your videos are boring. And they're boring because there's not enough stimulation. And I have to edit them in a way that people want to watch them. But editing, I really dislike my own voice. That's like literally everyone, so I really just gotta grow a pair of balls. Just start editing. Maybe I should just speak more. That's like the problem with, that's my problem. Unintelligible. That's something. Okay. Hopefully it just gives it to me quick. Get out of here. Oops. That's just flat. Nothing. It didn't drop anything for me. That sucks. They're fond of weaving tales to explain the raggedness of their garb. I have this pair of pants. I used to have this pair of pants and it was my favorite pair of pants, right? So I wore it all the time, and my pants would get like really torn up because when my dog was little, she would like when I played with her, she would get too excited and she would jump and like bite my pants and she would like tear holes in them. So they got like so damaged. I asked my mom like if she could stitch them up for me, and she did. But she always like she keeps bothering me and telling me to throw them away. Like I don't wear them anymore because that's how damaged they are, but like every day she'd be like, "Why don't you throw these pants away? You know, could get you a better pair of pants." Like there's something about those pants that were like super mega ultra comfortable. I think the the fact that they were damaged made them more uncomfortable or made them more comfortable because like the holes in them, because the pants I usually wear are like so tight. These pants were like nice and loose, so it really gave me like room to breathe, if you know what I'm saying. Like not really, they were really comfortable too. The material was super comfortable. It was a plaid Tommy Hilfiger pants. Coin just kill us. Yeah. Okay. I should look it up, but I could be done right at this. So oh, there's only one. There's only one human dregs down there. Like where the Archdeacon McConnell is. I wouldn't be able to. Oh, and actually, I don't even have to get all. Actually, now that I think about it, do I even have to? I don't even have to get all 30 because they only give you you only need the spell. Ah, stupid. Well, anyway, it's just nice to farm, probably. Are you teasing me? Thing. Great chaos. Chaos fire orb. Jennifer's Dark Soul. 2 bonfires I've never lit. Oh, you know what I'm referencing? You guys get it or what? Oh. Oh. Items. Genuine 0 items. So I have 66. Did I even activate the coin? Come on. Classic Deacon Robe. Certified Deacon Robe moment. Deacon Robe. Midrags. Gem. Okay. So all I need to do is go down there and get my... All I need to go down there and get the... Okay. I go back to the shrine bonfire. I'm gonna level up so I don't get killed by the berserk dog down there. No, one time I had like 1,000,000 souls and I died down there and I was so angry. 4 levels. And I need... Just get like 5 more. Just use these. Never... Probably good enough. Do this 80 to go 80 health. This to go to 6 attunement slots. Should I do this to go to 40 stamina? Okay. So I'll just... Games guide the... So true. Now I have to go to the ring city. I need to go to the ring city and buy as many coins as I can. What I see in you? See all your rusty coins.
Keep your at least.
Oh, she was getting like a perfect view. Someone like pushed her off. See her face? Oh. Nothing in there. whatever. We do the ring city later. On. It's been a while since I've done anything, but okay. Okay. I'm gonna go here because going down there, the hopefully I don't fall off. Dragon crest and shield. That's better. Dragon crest shield, best shield in the. Okay, so at the Archdeacon area, is where I don't know. Arctic area has one human dregs down there, so I don't have to farm the last one, which is nice. Makes me happy. So forget about this. I guess climbing the ladder would, and I could have like farmed all of them for the chance to get one more. Oh, and I guess I should take off the mimic mask now. Okay. I think it's here. Dead. The last human dregs. Dead. Bye bye. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Try to kill the. You try to kill these guys first. Because I wanna have one like as the placeholder, so that's over there. Alright, I didn't explain that well. I want to have like I don't want the human dregs in my inventory to disappear. I wanna have at least one. So I can check the description anytime I want. I don't have to wait for the game cycle. Dropping deep grubs. One dropped a robe, one dropped a skirt, and one dropped both of them. Come on. It's not funny. So as I predict, 36,000 drop per run. Okay, you put on like some lightning resistance armor or something. Good night. Idiot. Stupid game. Ah. Pull this again. Gem Deacon Skirt, come on, man. Throw me a bone. No, I should put the pyromancy rings back on. It's real. I gotta stop saying ow every time I get hit. Stupid joke. Stupid low brown hue. Okay, there, my human dregs finally. Was it that hard? Thank you. I should be thanking you. Human dregs. Guess I didn't have to kill this guy. Okay. Great swamp ring. Uh, great swamp ring. Which ring? Okay. Maybe I should have upgraded my health instead. What level am I even? 16? The rarest. I'm gonna try to get the stab enemy. I have to ring a. Okay. I could give them all to the guy, but you know what? I'm gonna edge you guys. To edge. I go to. We're gonna go to the catacombs of Carthus. And that's what we're gonna do later. What we're gonna do next time. But for now, it's 11:15 and I have to go eat lunch or something. So. Thanks for watching. If you're like and subscribe. Give me all your money. Good night. Take care.